Good evening, everybody on TikTok. Well, I just got back from the Yucaipa City Council for tonight, and they talked about different things, talking about a possible library that could be built over near the high school in Yucaipa, also a freeway interchange, basically an off-ramp and on-ramp on the freeway by Wildwood Canyon and Calamasa Boulevard. And there was some other things in there, but the thing that happens at city council meetings is a little bit of drama, a little bit of the he said, she said, you know what. Yep, it was a doozy. Local Yucaipa resident Kathy Sellers, who is not short for words ever, went at it against current city manager Chris MANN. I will show you the footage right now, and you get an idea of what happened.
On December 18th, a group of citizens responded to Chris MANN's request to meet at City Hall. At one point, I shared my concern that the city is going to get sued because of Bobby Duncan's antics, and we should have been allowed to recall him. Mr. MANN looked at the group and said, "Recall him. Mr. Duncan, I think you need to have a chat with the city manager you hired. He doesn't seem to have your back."
Nope. Anything to report?
Nothing to report. I have a question to Chris MANN. Kathy Sellers made a comment earlier basically saying that go ahead and recall Bobby Duncan. And I just want to put it on the record that is that true?
Absolutely not. I will point out that there were a number of staff in the room that evening, and if any member of the council has questions about what was said, I invite you to ask any member that was in that room. I'll be sure to let you know who those are, but there were, as has been typical, a number of mischaracterizations in Ms. Sellers' comments, Again, there were at least 4 members of city staff, perhaps 5 in the room that evening, and I invite you to ask any one of them about the comments. So,
Ms. Sellers, ma'am, no. No, you cannot. We're not doing it. Because public comment time. Ma'am, this is not the, I'm not even certain that the, stop. We're going to have order in the chambers, okay? The time for public comment is coming on. I'm not even quite certain that this discussion is even appropriate at the moment, okay? So, it's a great question, but I'm not going to answer the question right now. We're going to move on to further council reports outside of direct examination of city staff in a public setting. Does any member of the council have anything else that they wish to report? No? Okay. Mr. City Manager, is there any announcements?
no, sir.
All right. Next city council meeting will be Monday, February 26th of 2024. The city council meeting will start promptly at 6 p.m. We will adjourn the meeting. The time is now 8:14.
So there's a little sneak peek of all the hijinks that went on at our local city council meeting in Yucaipa, California. I will try to put a link on this TikTok video so that anybody that wants to watch the whole city council meeting can on the YouTube channel. And other than that, have a good night.